Surely, you've encountered situations where you suspected someone wasn't being truthful. But how can you determine whether what they're saying is the truth? Everyone has faced lies at some point. But recognizing deception isn't always easy. Those who lie are often very skilled at hiding the truth, masking their emotions, and concealing facts without leaving any obvious signs. However, by paying close attention to the small signals their body and words give off, you'll be able to uncover the truth. In life, being able to detect lies is crucial, not only to protect yourself from unreliable situations, but also to help you make better decisions in your personal and professional life. Recognizing the signs of deception will help you avoid untrustworthy situations and prevent emotional harm from falsehoods. Through the lens of Buddhist philosophy, one of the core values emphasized is truthfulness and awakening the mind. Buddhism teaches that in order to live a peaceful and liberated life, one must practice honesty in actions, speech, and thought. Only by being truthful can you truly identify deception from others. More importantly, only by living with an awakened mind, recognizing the truth in every situation, can you make wise decisions and take control of your life. In today's video, we'll explore 6 key signs that can help you detect when someone is not being truthful with you. These signs not only help you identify the truth in personal relationships, but also guide you in living in alignment with the core Buddhist value of honesty. By doing so, you'll learn how to avoid deceit and build trusting, lasting relationships. If you're looking for valuable insights on how to detect deception and live more truthfully, join me in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any meaningful content in the future. Please share this video if you find it helpful and leave your thoughts in the comments below. 1. Unusual body expressions. Body language reveals the truth. Our body is a powerful tool that reflects emotions and thoughts that we sometimes cannot express with words. When someone is lying, their body may exhibit abnormal signs, such as blinking faster, sweating, or making unusual movements. They may feel tense or uncomfortable with what they are saying. Buddhism teaches that every action reflects the state of the soul. Therefore, by paying attention to the body of the person you are interacting with, you can sense the contradiction between their words and actions. When someone lies, their body cannot maintain a normal state. It will react automatically to the tension and anxiety they are experiencing when being dishonest. This is when body language becomes a crucial part of detecting lies. These unconscious actions, such as turning their face away, touching their hair, or covering their mouth, are natural responses that help the person relieve the stress they feel while lying. In Buddhism, a calm soul leads to harmony in actions. When a person has an unsettled mind, their actions will reflect the lack of clarity and transparency. By observing the body language of the person you're engaging with, you can detect contradictions between their words and true emotions. Just as practicing meditation helps you listen to your own body and mind, you need to maintain awareness to observe the body signals of others. Pay attention to the body expressions of the person you are conversing with, especially when they are speaking to you. Signs such as avoiding eye contact, uncomfortable posture, or unnatural movements are often key indicators of the truth. These signals may reveal the true emotions they are trying to hide. For instance, if someone constantly bites their lip, avoids looking at you in the eye, or keeps their hands intertwined while speaking, it may be a sign they are hiding something. Buddhism advises you to always keep your mind alert and observe all actions. When your mind is clear and awake, you will easily recognize the truth. Paying attention to these bodily signs not only helps you understand others better, but also helps you live truthfully and transparently, avoiding being deceived by insincere words. 2. Unusual voice and speech. When words and tone don't match. When someone is lying, their tone of voice can change suddenly. They might speak too fast or too slowly, their voice may crack, or they may seem uncomfortable when expressing false words. Even the words they use might appear vague or illogical. These changes in tone are often signs of internal tension, as the speaker tries to hide the truth or fabricate a story. When words and tone don't match, it creates doubt and can make others feel uncomfortable. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of speech in life. In Buddhist teachings, words are not just a means of communication, but powerful tools that can deeply affect the soul and the lives of individuals. Using speech sincerely and carefully helps maintain harmony in relationships and preserves inner peace. When someone lies, they not only lose the trust of others, but also create turmoil within their own mind. When communicating with someone, pay attention to how they speak. If their tone changes suspiciously, such as becoming too fast or too slow, or if they seem uncomfortable when answering a question, this could be a sign of lying. Especially if their speech lacks logic or seems contradictory, you should be cautious. These signs are not only a reflection of insecurity in the speaker's mind, but also signals that they are trying to hide something. Listening and observing carefully will help you detect irregularities in their speech and tone. Words should be used sincerely and with caution. In Buddhism, creating karma through speech can lead to negative consequences. Words can harm others or the speaker themselves if not used properly. Sincerity in speech is crucial because when you lie, you not only harm others but also disrupt peace within yourself. Buddhism teaches that when you speak the truth, your mind becomes peaceful and you build lasting, respectful, and harmonious relationships with others. 3. Changes in emotions. Sudden emotional shifts that don't match. People who lie often exhibit inconsistent or sudden emotional changes during conversations. For example, they may become overly cheerful or excessively tense when discussing a particular subject, or their emotions might shift rapidly without any clear reason. These abrupt emotional shifts often suggest that the person is hiding something, as they struggle to maintain an authentic response while trying to deceive others. In Buddhism, sudden emotional changes are seen as a sign of inner turmoil, which can be linked to dishonesty in the mind. When the mind is unsettled and disturbed, it affects the emotions, making them unstable and unnatural. This emotional imbalance is often a clue that something is being concealed or manipulated. In contrast, a peaceful and balanced mind leads to consistent and harmonious emotional responses, reflecting the inner tranquility of the individual. Pay attention to how the person reacts emotionally. If they cannot maintain their emotional state in a natural and consistent way, this could be a sign of deceit. Watch for instances where their emotions change suddenly or seem exaggerated in relation to the situation. This could indicate that they are trying to cover up the truth or manage the discomfort that arises from telling a lie. Being mindful of these emotional inconsistencies will help you better detect when something doesn't align with the truth. Buddhism teaches that a clear and peaceful mind is not swayed by unnatural emotions. The practice of mindfulness and awareness helps you avoid being deceived by false emotions. When you cultivate a calm and truthful mind, your emotions will naturally align with your words and actions, bringing peace to yourself and clarity in your interactions with others. Through mindfulness, you can discern genuine emotions from those that are artificially constructed, ensuring that you live with sincerity and integrity. And 4. Signs of physical tension. Physical tension reveals dishonesty. When someone lies, their body often reveals signs of tension, such as clenched fists, scratching their head, or tightening their muscles. They may also feel uneasy in cramped spaces or during prolonged interactions, as they subconsciously try to control their physical reactions. These physical manifestations of discomfort are often a reflection of the internal conflict they feel when not telling the truth. In Buddhism, Physical tension is seen as a sign of a lack of mindfulness and sincerity in actions. It reflects the dissonance between the mind and body when one is not aligned with truthfulness. A peaceful, truthful person is in harmony with their actions, and their body language reflects calmness and authenticity. On the other hand, physical tension reveals an inner struggle and a disconnect from the present moment. Pay close attention to changes in the person's body language. Are they making unnatural movements or trying to control their body in awkward ways? These signs of tension can indicate that they are uncomfortable or not being truthful. If you notice these physical cues, it may be helpful to approach the conversation with patience, allowing the person space to relax and express themselves more naturally. Additionally, recognizing these signs can help you decide whether you need to ask more questions or proceed with caution. Buddhism teaches that mindfulness and body control are essential for maintaining inner peace and clarity. When we are aware of our own body and actions, we can prevent negative emotions or insincerity from influencing our behavior. Living mindfully allows us to remain calm and true to ourselves, helping us avoid situations where our physical responses may betray our inner thoughts. By cultivating mindfulness, we align our mind, body, and speech, fostering authenticity in all our interactions. 5. Defensive or evasive behavior. Avoidance and defensiveness are signs of dishonesty. One of the clearest signs of lying is defensive behavior. A liar often tries to avoid direct questions or responds defensively when confronted with an issue. They may change the subject to dodge the truth, or they may deflect attention by becoming overly aggressive or evasive. This type of behavior is a natural instinct when someone is trying to protect themselves from being exposed. In Buddhism, the teachings encourage facing the truth and avoiding avoidance. Being defensive or evasive only leads to mental unrest and creates unnecessary tension in relationships. The practice of mindfulness and self-awareness can help us confront the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. When we live authentically, there is no need to hide from the truth, and we can face difficult situations with a peaceful mind. Pay attention to how the person responds when you ask direct questions. If they become defensive or start to avoid the subject, it's often an indication that they are trying to conceal something. People who are hiding the truth may not look you in the eye, give vague answers, or change the subject abruptly. These are common tactics used to divert attention away from uncomfortable truths. By being aware of these signs, you can approach conversations with a more discerning perspective. If someone is avoiding the truth, it is important to decide how to address the situation, whether to give them space or ask further questions to clarify the matter. Recognizing these evasive behaviors can also protect you from being manipulated by deceit. Buddhism teaches that facing the truth and living sincerely is the best way to maintain inner peace and harmony in relationships. Avoidance and defensiveness can only lead to inner conflict, causing suffering in both the individual and their connections with others. When we embrace the truth, we allow ourselves to experience clarity and peace. By confronting uncomfortable situations with honesty and mindfulness, we cultivate a peaceful heart and build stronger, more trusting relationships. Avoiding the truth may seem easier in the moment, but it ultimately leads to more suffering. 6. Delayed response time. Hesitation in answering is a sign of dishonesty. When someone is lying, they often take a little longer to respond, as if they are script writing their answer. This unnatural pause can be a sign that they are trying to hide the truth. They may hesitate, searching for the right words, or formulating a response that aligns with their false story. This delay can occur because their mind is processing the need to lie, rather than responding from a place of honesty. People who speak the truth tend to answer more quickly and naturally, as their words flow from a place of clarity and integrity. In Buddhism, Mindfulness and awareness of thought are essential for living authentically. A calm and aware mind allows you to respond to situations without hesitation, as there is no need to cover up the truth. When you are mindful, your responses are honest and straightforward, without the need for filtering or crafting lies. This practice of mental clarity helps you align your thoughts and words with your true self. If you notice that someone hesitates or gives a disjointed answer, it may be a sign they are trying to conceal something. A genuine person, when asked a direct question, typically responds more quickly, without the pause to organize their thoughts. On the other hand, someone who is hiding the truth may take a moment to formulate their response or seem unsure of what to say. The key is to observe these subtle delays and question whether the person is giving an authentic reply. Pay close attention to the pace of the conversation. If the person's timing seems off, or they appear to be stalling, it's a potential indicator that they are trying to fabricate an answer. Being aware of these signs allows you to assess the situation more objectively and understand the dynamics of the conversation. Buddhism teaches that an awakened mind enables you to respond honestly and promptly, without hesitation or the need to conceal the truth. By developing wisdom and mindfulness, we can live authentically and avoid the need for manipulation or dishonesty. In Buddhism, truthfulness is a fundamental value, and being truthful not only brings peace to the individual, but also fosters trust and harmony in relationships. By cultivating mindfulness, we avoid the traps of deception and live a life of sincerity and clarity. The ability to answer directly and without hesitation is a sign of inner peace, and it strengthens our connections with others. Recognizing deceit is not only a skill that helps you protect yourself, but also a key to maintaining healthy and trustworthy relationships. However, what's even more important is not just knowing when someone else is lying, but also focusing on training yourself to live authentically, peacefully, and transparently in every word and action. Honesty not only earns you respect from others, but also brings inner peace, a mental state we all seek. In Buddhism, truth and mindfulness are emphasized as foundational elements of life. Mindfulness helps you stay present in each moment, allowing you to recognize and remove thoughts or actions that are not aligned with truth. When you live mindfully, you not only detect lies from others, but also have the ability to adjust yourself, steering clear of paths of deceit. Buddhism teaches that if you maintain a pure and clear mind, you will never fall into the traps of ambiguity or falsehood, whether in speech or behavior. Honesty is an inseparable part of the personal development journey. When you live true to yourself, you naturally attract sincere and trustworthy relationships. This not only helps you build a strong career, but also leads to deep and harmonious personal connections. Remember, the truth is not always easy to face, but once you learn to live authentically and in mindfulness, life will become much more peaceful. Every action, every word, can bring inner tranquility if you are determined and live according to truth. So begin with yourself, live honestly, and stay awake in every moment. When you do this, not only will you be able to recognize deceit from others, but you will also live a meaningful, fulfilling, and peaceful life.